Now's the time, Quartermaster.
Hey everybody, this is Mike and Connor with SkylanderNutts.com. We're here today with another Skylanders Trap Team character review. And Connor, look at these guys, buddy. We are running down to the last guys that we're going to review, because we're not going to do the minis, and we're not going to do the old guys like Pop Fizz.
And like
so
we did almost all of these that are on the table. Like,
well, no, we haven't. These ones on the table are the ones that we still have left to do for the most part.
oh,
So yeah, there's not many left.
but I thought we did one already.
Well, we're not doing Drobit and Eruptor because those guys are old and been covered before. But yeah, we still gotta do Flip Wreck, Enigma, High Five, Head Rush. We gotta get.
We are doing that.
No, we haven't done Head Rush yet. Or maybe we did. I don't know.
Yeah.
For the most part, I think we've done most all these guys. But there might be one or two exceptions in this group. But who do you see that we haven't done that you would like to do?
High Five.
High Five. Okay. So, do you know what High Five is?
A dragonfly.
He's a dragonfly.
Because he has 4 wings.
Yeah, and dragonflies, they dart around real fast, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
You see him flying in the air, so that makes sense that he's a dragonfly. Do you know why he's got a 5 on his head?
That was the 5th son of the thing.
Yeah, that's right. He was the 5th son of the royal high-flying dragonflies. And he happened to be one of the best racing dragonflies, the fastest dragonflies of all the dragonflies.
But he was too young to race.
That's right. Are you allowed to race? Are you going to race NASCAR with Jimmy Johnson?
No, I cannot do that.
No, you're too young. So, kind of like you, he was too young to enter the races that he was really good at. So, he had to sit on the sides and watch his 4 older brothers fight for the famous Sparks Trophy.
I hope they didn't be mean to him and tease him a lot.
I don't. They seemed like they were nice brothers. There was no mention of any teasing going on. So he's just simply too young to race. It's a race regulation, right?
Yeah.
It's like a law. You gotta be so old to race. So he wasn't allowed to race, but he did learn during the biggest race of the season that the Troll Team Troll, was going to steal and had stolen the Sparks Trophy. In fact, they were using the race to make their getaway. Well, since he was the only one that knew that, he entered the race. And he probably wasn't supposed to, but he entered the race, and he used his awesome racing skills to weave and dodge his way up to the front, where he took down the trolls and got back the Sparks Trophy. So that was cool. And for his act, he was given the Sparks Trophy, which must have made his brothers pretty mad, because they were racing all season for it. And here comes his brother, does one race, and all of a sudden he's given the trophy. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, it was the biggest race, though.
It was the biggest race, but usually it takes more than just one race to win the big trophy. But they gave it to him for saving the trophy and for racing so well in that one race. And you know what? They also made him a Skylander.
How could more dragonflies make him like imaginary magic worlds?
What? The dragonflies, buddy.
I know.
That's just a story.
How could they turn him into a Skylander?
Well, the dragonflies didn't turn him Skylander, Master Eon, I'm sure.
Well, didn't say anything about him watching them or anything.
Wow, Master Eon sees everything, it seems like. You know,
he's kind of like God.
Yeah, he's kind of like a god. Yeah. So, alright. So, that's Dragonfly. Let's take a closer look at his character, right? We see that he does have these 4 nice wings. They're, make him look pretty fast. He's got these, like, racing goggles on and some sort of racing helmet. And
yeah, goggles are probably attached to his helmet, it looks like.
Yeah, well, you can definitely tell he looks like a nice dragonfly. He's got some pretty sharp-looking teeth. He's got the 5 on his head. It's not his racing number. Well, it kind of is, but it's because he's the 5th son, so...
I wonder if the 1st son had a number 1 on it.
Well, maybe we'll see High 1. You want to see a new character go High 1?
Yeah, and he's way powerful and faster.
He's a little older and slower, probably. Kind of like Daddy. Alright, so looking at more at his character, he doesn't really have much armor. He's in a pose. He's ready to, take off. He's running practically. He's got some racing shoes or something on his feet that might help protect him.
Imagine there's such thing as a bug type, and he could be one.
You want a bug type Skylander?
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of is, I guess. He's a bug, right? He's a life element, so it makes sense. A bug is probably life, but he is fast. So that's the look of his character. He's got some nice yellow and orange coloring on him. So,
Yellow, orange.
What do you like about him as a character?
Like in the game or like outside?
Both, either.
Like in the game that he's fast, probably.
Yeah, he's fast. Well, let's...
And outside the character,
okay.
I like his wings are kind of like metallic plastic that you can wiggle.
Yeah, they're shiny, movable plastic. They're a little bendable. That's cool, so he doesn't break. Because if those wings are too thin and brittle, they might break when you play with them. That's not good.
Yeah.
Alright, well, you're right, dude. He is fast. In fact, he's clearly the fastest Skylander in the game of this year or any year. And
well, then we should compare him to Hugwild Frino to see how fast he is.
Well,
we can have a race.
He could be a little bit... Yeah, Hugwild Frino's pretty fast, but I think he's a little harder to control. And I don't think there's any doubt that High Five is faster. So let's get him in the game. Let's show you the moves of High Five, and let's see how fast he is, because he's got a dash attack that just won't stop, really.
Yeah.
Especially after he's all powered up and he's got all his upgrades. So, alright, buddy, let's get him in the game. We'll be right back to show you some gameplay of High Five.
Huzzah!
Alright, Connor and I are back, and we have High Five on the portal, and we are ready to show you his amazingly fast moves and attacks. You ready, buddy? Alright, hit the B button. Let's get into this Doom challenge and start a wave. Now, Connor is going to use High Five's basic attack. Now, last week we reviewed Rocky Roll, and I said he was one of the few characters I didn't use his main attack on, and I used his dash attack more. Well, the same thing can be said about High Five. His attack here, though, is pretty good. You can see it do damage, lots of damage. It does a little bit of extra damage, which I'll explain in a minute, but basically it just shoots out, you hold the X button to shoot out some poison pellets, and you can hold it down for rapid fire. Go ahead and show them rapid fire. Yeah, see?
I can kill these guys.
Yep. Now you'll notice this purple stuff around it. That's actually an upgrade called Poison Cloud. It's your cheapest and earliest upgrade, so it's worth getting right away. The purple Poison Cloud lingers around, and it'll do some extra damage over time, as you can see. Very effective. It's a very good attack. It's just not probably the attack you're going to use that much. You'll use it from time to time, and maybe when you don't feel like dashing around, but his main attack is definitely his dash attack.
I just cleared out a whole wave.
Yeah, it's strong. It's definitely not. It's so fast. It's so rapid on rapid fire that it can do a lot of damage at once. Definitely not a bad attack at all. Very good attack. Alright, let's start this next wave. Now, Connor on this next wave is going to use High Five's Buzz Dash. Now, High Five quickly became our character of choice for anything that required speed. The Buzz Dash attack is a good attack, but it will get you through the level in a heartbeat. So any of those challenges that you need to, beat the time of the level for your ultimate dare and all those things to get your extra Portal Master stars, this is the guy you want to use. Look at that. His dash attack is so fast. Go ahead and dash through all those enemies. Boom. So every time Connor presses the B button, he just dashes through enemies. He doesn't take much damage, and you just don't...
I just noticed something, Daddy.
What's that?
There's like little clouds spinning around the enemies, see?
I guess. I don't know. I haven't seen that as an upgrade, so I don't know if that's an upgrade or not. But yeah, I guess he moves so fast, he leaves his enemies in a cloud. Now, I think he could be hit if he stops his dash right in the middle of an enemy with an attack. But if you just dash again, none of those guys have time to land an attack. So this makes his dash attack just ridiculously powerful.
That guy was about to attack me, but then I used the dash attack on him, and I killed him.
Oh, that's cool. Now, Connor can hold down the B button once to charge it up for a little extra damage. I don't know if you can show that. It's kind of hard to see.
Hold it down?
Just for, yeah, see that one attack. You just hold it, he kind of flaps his wings for a second, and then he goes. That's not an upgrade you'll probably care about using. There, a little bit extra damage. Because you don't have to charge it up, you just keep hitting the button over and over again. And it's very fast to go into the next dash. Alright, buddy. For this next wave, we're going to try not to dash through anybody. And we're going to show them the simple fly slam attack. Okay?
That attack?
The fly slam attack is your Y button attack. There you go. It's an upgraded attack, and he spins around, hitting enemies while he spins, and then slams into the ground. It's a pretty good attack as it is, but we'll see that it can get a lot better. Yeah, look at that. It's just a basically ground pound slam attack, but it's powerful. He does it quick. Make sure you get in the middle of the enemies. Go down there to the box. You can dash down to the box. You have to get there quick. Let's see. It damages enemies while he spins, and again when he slams in the ground. It's a cool attack. Alright, well, you can show him the upgrade called Berserker Overdrive. If Connor holds down the Y button, you see him spinning a lot more, taking out lots of enemies, and at the end, if any enemies are left, he'll slam down for some very major damage.
Last time we did this attack, it was like, I don't know, but like
700 damage or something?
Yeah, 700, or maybe if you like hold it down, like go really fast and hold it down again, it's just like 700.
Well, I think you're gonna get some high fives and stuff maybe on this next wave, so you can try using that against those big guys. I bet you take them out super fast. Now we chose the Speedy Slammer upgrade path, and that improves the Buzz Dash and Fly Slam attacks. So the Fly Slam attack you saw Connor do when he held down the Y button, you see it's costing him 10 hit points every time he spins. But then he gets them all back at the end. That is a couple of upgrades that work. Those apples that you see flying out are called Slam Apples. That's the final upgrade in this path. Alright, do your Y. Just, no, you gotta get in the middle of them to do that.
Watch out, Pam. I'm dying.
Oh, did they hit you? Well, slam.
Oh, one's starting to the box. I didn't do anything.
Power it up, you'll get him. Boom. See? 734, and you killed him.
And it didn't... Let me just use our...
Alright, well, those Slam Apples that you see coming out are an upgrade. And those apples will heal you. So it's costing him 10 hit points, but then he slams in the ground. Alright, you might want to go back to dashing for a little bit, buddy. That is costing you some health. Or you can do the Poison Cloud X. If he's staying at the box, get away from him and just hit him with the axe. That's... Yeah, don't get close though. He slams you with his hands, it'll hurt. That's the problem with the high fives there.
Hope there's some food. I'm running out of health.
Yeah. So it does cost you some health, but those...
Yes, there is health. I just saw a pizza pop.
Well, that's good. That usually happens at the end of a level. The apples will help heal you, and also we have the Soul Gem ability called Organic Slam Apples. Those will heal even more hit points per apple. The combination of both kind of replenishes all the hit points used.
So it's like
and maybe more. Are you gaining any more?
I just gained like 10.
Well, look, you're at 614. Do it again. Hold it down. Let's see if you go up before you start the next wave. Hold it down.
What? Oh, why?
Yeah. So he's costing you hit points, but then
10 damage.
Yeah. So you got exactly the same number of hit points back.
And maybe, if you, well, I kind of forgot what I was just about to say, but the box needs help.
Yeah, you can't get the box health. Another upgrade in the Speedy Slammer is the Buzz 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 upgrade. So if Connor just holds down the B button, he just dashes over and over and over again. He doesn't even have to hit the B button a second time to dash again. He can just dash until he's tired of dashing. And he's almost impossible to hit when he's dashing like that. Very powerful, and another way to get it through those levels faster. There's no better way. I've had no trouble beating any of the time limits with high five.
Go, go, go. Yay, made
And one other upgrade in the Speedy Slammer, when he's spinning around, when Connor's holding down the Y button, probably didn't notice this. It looks like a little tornado.
Yeah.
That is actually bringing the bad guys in closer to high five, the ones that are there.
And it also damages them when they hit the cloud.
Yeah, when high five actually runs into them, they get some damage as well. So it sucks them in, so high five can damage him as he circles them. And then if they're not dead by the time his power's fully upgraded, the slam will absolutely take care of the rest of the enemies.
I'm at 604 though. Now let's do this again and see what happens.
Yeah, you lost 10 somehow. You must have lost an apple. You must have. Well, those apples come back to you for like 10 hit points each. But if you went away from one of those apples, maybe you didn't get it. I don't know.
Alright, so let's.
So I mean, there's a little bit of risk in using that move because it is taking away your hit points, and especially early on, before you have the soul gem, before you have that upgrade, it's gonna hurt more. And if you don't choose the Speedy Slammer upgrade path and you don't get those slam apples, the only apples you'll have come from the soul gem. So let's talk about the other upgrade path, the Pollen Prince. We didn't choose this one, but I'm sure it's pretty decent sounding. His X button attack already is pretty powerful. It does a little bit of damage with some poison. But the Pollen Prince upgrade path will improve those attacks even more. So the first one is called Cloud Control, and it'll allow High Five to have up to 5 poison clouds active at one time. And it says something about moving faster and doing more damage. So I don't know if it makes High Five move faster or makes the clouds move faster, but sounds pretty devastating. And then he's got Buzz 'em Up, which is a buzz dash through the poison clouds, will power up the poison clouds and extend their life. So throw out some poison clouds, dash through them. I bet that sounds pretty powerful too. And the last one is called Power Clouds. Extra big poison clouds do extra big damage. So sounds like you can do some pretty good damage to everybody nearby if you just go with that path.
At 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No.
In different directions, they'll be humongous.
I guess. Try doing it in different directions. See what happens.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, one disappears. They don't last that long. So with that path,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
with the other path, they'll probably stay longer. All 5 of those would still be there. So you know, if you don't want to risk or wait to build up the slam attack, if you don't like the fly slam, that would be a pretty good path to choose. I just probably wouldn't use the fly slam very often.
When he knocks over this thing on the water, it's like sliding.
That is a defect of some kind, buddy. That is a...
Oh, now it's flying!
Yeah, that's a glitch. That can happen sometimes.
We should make a video of...
We are making a video.
High Five glitches if you use High Five and Chaos Doom.
You couldn't do that again.
Number 4.
You couldn't do that again if you wanted, probably. That's just something weird to happen. Alright, buddy. I think that wraps up High Five. He is... I think he's a must-have character. If you want all the stars in the game, if you want to have an easy time getting through the levels under the time limits, if you care about those kind of things, then High Five is probably a must-have. He's a lot of fun to use as well. He's very powerful. His fly slam is just incredibly powerful with 700 damage. If you can last the time it takes to build all that power up.
And look, it looks like the box did not get damaged at all.
Well, it almost is gone.
Yeah.
So that means it got damaged a lot.
I know, but like for the help, like when we started the wave and now we beat the wave. Like,
Oh, for that last wave, maybe it didn't take much damage, but
oh, we're almost out of waves because it's one more wave and we would be done with the challenge.
no, it's 6. It goes up to 30.
Oh, 30 waves.
Yeah. All right, well, I think that wraps up High Five. You can read our full review at SkylanderNutts.com, where we give High Five a score, and you can compare him to the other Skylanders we've used. But he's definitely a favorite in our house, and you know, definitely I would look to pick him up if you care about some of those things I mentioned before, like the stars and getting through levels fast. I mean, there's no better character to get through a level fast, I think. So, alright, until next time, we've got a few more characters left to do before Superchargers comes out, so we'll be back again soon with another Skylanders Trap Team character review.